machines. Air conditioner radiator separating machines is used to recycling the waste air conditioner radiators, and it's mainly used for separating the copper pipes from the aluminum foils. It is, this is our 5th generation machine after the long time improvement and the practice. We have made many years for this machine, and the first one was produced in 2008, and it just has the cutting system. And now it was a very material product. It was composed of several systems. Please say this electric system, this feeding system, and inside there is the cutting system. For the electric system, and there are mainly 3 buttons. This one is for the the on and off and the emergency stop, and this one is for the feeding material. It will move forwards, and this one is the back off button, and it move backwards. When there is something wrong when you feed the material into the machine, you could use this button. It's the back off button. It will make the raw material come backwards, and these 3 are the indicators. And for the feeding system, you can see this is the feeding panel, and these are the guiding bars, because when you put the raw material inside the machine, you need to make it stick into this, and it will cut correctly. And this one is, you can see this row is the feeding teeth. It will stick into the raw material, especially the aluminum foils, and make it move forwards. And inside the machine, it's at this position. I mean, after this one, the it is the cutting system, and there are 96 cutters inside. There are 2 type cutters with the different diameter. The smaller one is 100 millimeter, and the bigger one is 110 millimeter. Total 69 cutters, and the smaller one is 29, and the bigger one is 40. And after the cutting system, there are one side is to price the radiator. So when the radiator comes out, it will be the copper pipes and the aluminum foils will be separated totally. And for the please take a look at this one. There is a shift. You can see it is cover the lower blades. There are 2 lines, and this one will cover the lower line blades. And when you process the single layer radiator, and the raw material is like this. This is the double layer. You can see there are 2 lines copper pipes, and this one is the single. This one is also the double layer. But you need to know that if it with this iron heads, it must be removed off before you use this machine. This one, this is the iron. The machine cannot cut it. It only cut this one, the aluminum foils. The single one 是没有了呀。哎呀，single， 哎，都是双层啊，这个都是双层的。这个是单层。这个啊，这个，okay, find one. This is a single layer, just one line copper pipes, and when this is at this position, it will cover the lower line blades, so it will just need to process the single layer. This one, the single layer radiator. It's just just one line. And if you want to process the double layer, like this one, it's double. And you need move this, lift it and to this or this position to make the lower blade, exposed so that it could process the double layer radiators. And there is a very important thing. Please come and take this. For this machine, there are 3 different sizes: 19 millimeter, 21 millimeter, and 25 millimeter. But actually, in market, the different air conditioner companies will use different sizes. And there is 17 millimeter, 19 millimeter, 19.4 millimeter, 21 millimeter, 22 millimeter, 25 millimeter, and 25.4 millimeter. The many different sizes. So we could customize the machine based on your needs. And for this different weights, it means the I will show you. Please. For the different sizes, it means this. The different copper pipes, the central distance from here to here. This distance is this size. Also, the radiators is very, it's very big, and there are single layer, double layer, and many other 3 layers or more. And we need to process it firstly. We will use this bandsaw, please see, and we will use the bandsaw to cut it to the, suitable widths, because the inlet width, is fixed. So we need to cut its width based on the inlet width. Also, we need to cut it into the single layer or the double layers, because this machine, just could process single layer and double layer. So if it's, big and more than 2 layers, they will be processed firstly. And when you cut the radiators, please please come and see. Please be noted that when you cut the radiators, make sure that it will expose this. This is the copper pipes, because when you feed the raw material inside the machine, the copper pipe side will, along this, it must be stick very near to this, so the feeding will be correct. If not, the inside cutter will cut the copper pipes, and it will break the cutters easily. It's very bad for the machine, and also it may, stuck into, and it will be troublesome. And usually when we ship the machine and when you receive the machine is you will check the shaft and see whether position it is. And when you process the single layer radiator, it will be, under the position. If not, you want to process the double layer radiator, you need to move it to other side. And now the heat is used to process the single layer. And if you want to process the double layer radiators, you need this one. Please take this one and this one. These two are the adjusting wheels for the feeding heat. If you move it higher, this one will come up, and the feeding width is higher, and it could process the double layers. And also, we could equip the safety device on the machine. The safety device will be equipped at both sides. Please come. It will be in this and this position. So when it sends, no matter hands or some atoms along here, it will stop. The machine will stop, so it will be safe for the operators. And now we will let Mr. John to show us the test, okay? To help you understand the machine. So please, Mr. Zhang, 来，是不是这个现在就是刚好是单层，不是？对，可以试一下。先是单层，刚好。试一下这个气管。对，刚好单层。你先。哎，这下面这个敲在这儿。Just now, we showed you about the single layer radiator processing, and you can see this one is under its position, and to make sure the lower blade is covered, and it could process the single layer. And you could notice that Mr. John, and when it fits the material inside, the different size, so it cannot process. So when you want to process the radiator, you must make sure that the weight of the raw material and this one, the sizes is right. Otherwise, it cannot process. And now let us show you the double layer, 双层. And we will adjust this firstly. This is the adjusting wheel. 现在是可以刚好做那这不是要调吗？你找个能调要调的呗。我都说了。You can see this is double layer radiator. 那个小的也拿来，就刚才那个不用调的那个。这个薄。This is also the double layers radiator, but different air conditioner, different requirements, and they are totally different. This is much thin, and this one is thicker. So when you process this smaller double layer radiator, it's not need to adjust this one, adjusting wheels, and you could feed it directly. But when you feed the raw material, please remember, 这个是从这儿吧？This is a copper pipe, and you need to, stick into this one. This is the guiding bars. You need to stick it into, not this, not this, cannot this. Just make it tight, and then fit it into. Now, this. Adjust this. Make the both adjusting wheels at the same level. And then